KAR TET question paper with official key answer. Paper 2 English 2022. Read the following passage and answer the questions that follow. One hot day, a man was traveling along a busy road. He was going to his village. He was tired and sweat was pouring down his face. He stopped a cart that came along and asked the cartman to give him a lift. I will take you there for 10 rupees, said the cartman. The traveler agreed and climbed onto the cart. 1 hour later, the cartman stopped for his midday meal. He went and sat under a tree. The traveler got down and sat under the shade of the cart. The cartman finished eating and they started their journey again. When they reached the village, the traveler took out a 10 rupee note to pay the cartman, but the cartman would not take it. Didn't you rest in the shade of my cart in the heat of the midday sun? He asked. Pay me for the shade too. Give me 20 rupees. The traveler refused. There was a quarrel. They went to the village head person and asked him to settle the dispute. It was late afternoon. The headman asked the traveler to stand in the middle of the road, holding a 10 rupee note in the hand. The traveler did as he told. The headman then turned to the cartman. Go, take both the rupees, he said. Both? Asked the cartman, confused. Yes, said the headman. Both, the one in his hand and its shadow on the ground. I think the shadow of a rupee is a fair price for the shade of a cart. Question number 31. Choose the word which means quarrel. Dispute. The cartman stopped for his meal. The part of speech of the underlined word in the sentence is noun. The cartman demanded rupees 20 on reaching the village as he felt that the traveler had to pay for the ride and the shade the traveler had received from the cart. The headman told the traveler to stand in the middle of the road, holding a 10 rupee note in his hand and said, Go, take both the notes. The traveler wanted to lift because he was tired. The cartman agreed to take the traveler because the traveler agreed to pay 10 rupees. The traveler refused to pay rupees 20 as fare because he had agreed to pay only 10 rupees. The opposite for the word refuse is accept. Read the given poem and answer the questions that follow 39 to 45. Riches I hold in light esteem, and love I laugh to scorn, and lust of fame was but a dream that vanished with the morn. And if I pray, the only prayer that moves my lips for me is, leave the art that now I bear and give me liberty. Yes, as my swift days near their goal, it is all that I implore. In life and death, a chainless soul with courage to endure. The poet does not want to be rich and famous. The lust of fame vanishes. In this poem, the word liberty refers to freedom. The poet says, Love I laugh to scorn. This is because she does not believe in love. The word in the poem which means happening quickly is swift. The rhyme scheme of the poem is abab. The figure of speech employed in the line in life and death a chainless soul is personification. My brother is dash talented sitar player and has dash melodious voice. The correct article to be filled in the blanks are my brother is a talented sitar player and has a melodious voice. Hemant opened the garage dash took his things out. The correct tinkle to be used is and. Hemant opened the garage and took his things out. The cyclone caused dash damage to the city. The correct form of word to be used in the blank is extensive. The cyclone caused extensive damage to the city. Mr. Lata is a teacher. She dash teaching in the class now. The correct word to be filled in the blank is she is teaching in the class now. If breakdown means stop working, the word break in means enter illegally. Storytelling activity in a classroom facilities. Interactive teaching learning environment. Constructiveness in language learning focuses on engage learners in exploring new knowledge. CCE stands for Continuous Comprehensive Evaluation. Classroom transaction in a language class should focus on the development of the respective skills before the development of the productive skills. This statement is absolutely correct. When a teacher uses realia in the language class, it means that she is bringing real objects as teaching aids. Competency-based education has much in common with the approach of task-based learning. The purpose of remedial teaching is to teaching again the language items not properly learned. By engaging students in dictionary work, the teacher will facilitate them to improve their reference skill. In teaching learning process, CBL stands for Competency Based Learning. Choose the audio visual aid from the given options. Films. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe Good Info Kannada channel. Thanks.